everybody, Omnimus here with a new, well, not very new, but new to me, game. Deadliest Catch, Alaskan Storm. If you guys like Train Simulator, or Euro Truck Simulator, or Farming Simulator, you'll probably enjoy this game. They easily could have called this game Alaskan Crab Simulator. So let's dive in, shall we? Start a new game. On easy. It's important to note. I don't want to take in. I don't want things to get too real down there on the seas. There's already enough trouble when it's on easy, so. Now I like this boat quite a bit. The Northwestern's okay too. But I like this one a lot. So we're gonna do this. Okay, let's customize it. Let's change this color to something more pleasing. Sure. Works. Okay, we'll call this the Omnimus Marie. There we go. Cool. Omnimus Marie. And cabin. What do we got here? Bamboo. Ew. New save. Did that save our boat? Yeah, it did. Okay. Alright. Phil Harris. Rest in peace, Phil Harris. Phil Harris died in 2010, unfortunately. He was the actual captain of the Karelia Marie. His two sons. Okay, king crab season. Crab population is 1,150,000. Oh no, is that 11,500,000? 11,500,000. We are allowed to take in 1,150,000 pounds per fleet. So let's dive in, shall we? First thing we have to do is hire a crew. So we need a crew boss. Buster, Buster's actually pretty good for a crew boss. Got good leadership. Salary is 9%. 9% of the share. Tom Shimmick is pretty good. Stan's okay. Josh is good. Okay, well, let's hire Buster to be our deck boss.
I'm in.
Okay, then we're gonna hire Tom to be the engineer and a deckhand.
All right.
Go ahead and hire Norman. I like his stamina. That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get two more, eh? I don't like him. He bitches a lot. But he's an okay worker. It's gonna be an expensive crew if I hire Stan as well, but
I'll see you at the
something to be
boat.
like having a good crew. I find is actually really useful. They work smarter, they work harder, they don't get lazy, and that does happen. Now, I should have a greenhorn. And it's gonna be Josh.
Yeah, I'll give it a try and we'll see what happens.
Right? So there's our crew. Now, what happened to this side screen here? I might have to change the resolution before we head out. Anyways, these are our pots. It's like your traps. We're gonna put 200 on. Yeah. Do what you're comfortable with. With this crew. Oh, you know what though? You can only put out so many pots before your crew's dead tired. And I find like 90 is almost pushing it. 100 is really pushing it. So when you do your strings, you want to make your strings as long as possible. It makes it a lot easier to pick them up. You'll see what I mean after. So we're gonna go 180, 2 strings of 90. It's gonna be tons still, so it's good. We're gonna bring out as much bait as we can, and then that doesn't look like very much fuel, but it's tons. That would last us like a month, believe it or not. Since I'm not taking as many pots though, I can actually fill up on more fuel. Which... take 2,000 gallons. Go! Okay, let's get out of Dodge, guys. Let us go. The captain's chair. It's our boat, our cabin. Excuse me. Alright, so let's go to our navigation. Click. Oh, we're gonna click on survey. That's a survey that the, I guess, conservation officers or whatever the people in charge of regulating the crabs population does a survey in the summer, and they pass that information along to the fishermen, where the crabs were, what numbers they were at. Okay, so got a crab down in here, all over the place, and some up even in here. I like to go here, because it's a huge ground. The only problem is if something happens, you're really far away from port to make repairs. So, that's the problem. But, we're going to deal with it. Fast time. Okay. So, I'll close this quickly. Oh, it is widescreen in here. Okay. Good.
We seem to have an issue.
One of the engine hoses are leaking oil. We're going to run at reduced power until it's fixed. There's also the risk that it might catch on fire. It's going to take at least half an hour to repair it.
I'll take care of that.
And he is
Hopefully
the
it's
engineer,
fixable.
so take care of it. Lickety split, and he's a great engineer. Season's starting pretty quickly here. Okay. Actually, I want to start back here. No. We'll go ahead and suck it up. Go like this. And then the next string's gonna go across here. Okay, so this is our autopilot marker. That's where it's gonna key in on when you turn on the autopilot. Okay guys, time to drop some pots. Get out here. That's right. The team working hard. I hope you guys can hear the sounds. They're pretty quiet in this game. And I'm gonna quickly save and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So that's a bait person crawling in there, putting the bait, and then going back and doing more bait, getting the bait set up. And this is the number of bait setups he has ready to go. And now we wait for the season to start. Aw, this is such a fun game, guys. For people like me, who like monotonous resource management, farming type games. Also, I had never watched the show before, so after playing the game, I actually went and watched a bit of the show. Good show, super intense. Like, it's like a lot of the times these guys are like seriously risking their lives just because the ocean gets so ridiculous. I saw one guy almost get squeezed by the ice, almost destroyed his boat. The very first episode I watched, there was like a mayday distress call, and 3 people died. Their boat capsized. There was 1 survivor, and I guess the other three people all froze up and stuff, and they all died. All those crazy aspects, believe it or not, are actually rolled into this game. You can get your crew in your boat and stuff into trouble and hurt, and you'll need the Coast Guard to come and rescue you, and people can die. Like, it's crazy. Like, there's a lot more to this game than just the crab fishing. If you ever see when I'm playing, eventually the weather should start to get rough. And when the weather does get rough, man, that's all I'm gonna say is man. Excuse me. Season start in 15 minutes. Now, this is supposed to be 180 pots, quote, but technically each one of these cages counts as 5 pots for some reason. I think the reason is because if you actually put this many, stuck 180 of these on here, it would just look stupid and crazy. And it already does kind of look stupid and crazy with that many on there, so.
The season is now
Season's open, let's go!
Let's turn and burn.
So you hit spacebar to launch. That launches your first pod. Boom. Okay, now I like to go at about 7.5 knots. Between 7.5 and 8 knots when I'm dropping my pods. That gives my crew just enough time to set everything up properly. And if I launch it just as soon as they're ready to launch, it's about the right amount, the right spacing between the last pod and this pod. Now, that's actually ready, but a little bit farther. It's good. And this is the monotonous part. If you guys are bored already, then I'm sorry, then it's not going to get very much more exciting until we start pulling crap. When we start picking up pods, then it can get pretty exciting. Especially for these guys in real life. I mean, when you get a percentage of the crab, or the sale of the crab, you get pretty excited when you see full pods come up, because it's a lot less work for you, because you're going to fill your boat in, let's say 400 pods instead of 800 pods. That's a shit ton of less work. So, these crew members definitely rely on their captain to put them on the crab, otherwise they're working hard. I never did check to see who the best cook would be. Looks like it's gonna be Tom.
I can do that.
Should I double check the first aid too? First aid. Oh!
Alright, who needs some
Cool.
stitches?
Cool. Launch that shit! Captain's chair. It's actually pretty cool, this view. You can see the guy on the stack working. Or not working, rather. Oh, it's too bad we don't have Edgar. Edgar's one of my favorite workers. But he takes 10% of the share. But he's a 10% kind of worker. He makes shit happen. And he's a super engineer. He's got fantastic leadership skills. He's really he's the greatest, he's a great deck boss. But because of his other skills, he's almost a better deckhand. He's kind of cursed, I think, at this point by that, but that's okay. Launch! You want to be going a little bit faster here. Now, just 1 second here. I'll even let you guys watch this. I'm going to adjust the sounds. So I want to make sure you guys can hear
Oh man, I really don't like doing
the sound
this.
effects.
Oh man, I really
have
don't
you.
like doing this.
Launch! Captain's chair. You can keep an eye on your guys here. Video camera. Launch! Going a steady 8 knots now. I think that's just right. You sure do appreciate this kind of weather in this game. Because when it gets crappy, it gets a lot harder. Especially for you, because you're in charge of steering the boat, so... These are the degrees to the port or starboard that it's going. This is like 10, 20, 30 degrees, I think. Talk to other captains up here.
I don't
How's the
know.
fishing?
We'll wait and see what the pots look like when I get
We'll
there.
wait and see what the pots look like when we get them. Call the Coast Guard if you need to. Need a tow. Oh, it's all the same. Yeah. Turn the light on here. Go sit in this chair. Captain controls over here too, so. But this is where the party's at. But you can customize it a little bit more. It's all good. Launch! Yeah, I know, technically this game is called Deadliest Catch, but I'm probably gonna post it as an Alaskan fishing simulator. Because that's the game they ended up with, and I don't know, like, you can't seem to find any digital copies of this game. It's like they made it, they're like, okay, well, that's enough of that. I'm wondering if they didn't get the right kind of audience to look at this game. If they got gamers to look at this game, fucking, there would have been a lot of bitching and moaning. But for a simulation audience, this game is good. It's excellent. I love it. I love me a good simulator, and this is a good simulator. All the animations aren't perfect or whatever, but I mean, let's be honest, this is a Discovery Channel game. Like, they probably didn't put the biggest budget into this. That being, but again, who cares? It's a good game. It's got good programming. Really puts you in the captain's chair, that's for sure. I've played like an app game of Deadliest Catch. It's like on my iPhone or whatever. Totally different.
I should go get a meal
Crappy
ready.
compared to this. Much more of a, quote, game. Yeah, you don't need to be cooking right now. Well, no. What I'll do is I'll send him to go cook when we're down to like 100 pots. At that point, my crew will finish up. The last two, while he goes and cooks. Then I'm gonna give my crew a little bit of a rest in between dropping the first 90 and the second 90 pots. And each set is called a string. So you can see the string going right here. Stan and Josh are working so hard. Tom's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna operate the crane if you guys don't mind. I assume that this is Buster. Up here. Unless this is Tom and this is Buster. Actually, probably makes more sense that this is Buster. Especially since Tom's doing way less, so he'd be way less tired.
Whoa, slow down there. You're gonna get...
Hurry up! Launch!
Yes? This won't take long.
Josh is on the crane? Really? How do we feel about that? Putting the greenhorn on the crane. So far, so good.
What did we do wrong to deserve this luck?
Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Somebody got hurt. Oh, man. Can these guys even do it with two of them? No. Well,
He's gonna be fine.
broken finger. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Well, you know what we'll do then? Because we're gonna come up here. Okay. And we're gonna give these guys... ...4 hours.
Food's on the table.
Okay, bitches, that's enough. You've officially had your break. We need to get these pots in the water, that's the bottom line. So. The risk of sounding like a hard ass. You guys are getting back to work.
Nothing like a good...
We seem to have an issue.
Man!
I'll take care of that.
Let's get this fixed. There's...
Okay. Well, we're not doing anything right now, because we're repairing a fucking hose. Alright. Back at her then.
Let's get it done.
What?
You know what, Norman?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay. Looking tired. Looked like you didn't fucking get enough of a break there, but... It's too fucking bad. So this first video is just going to be us laying our pots, and the next video will be us picking up our strings. And probably, if they're full, putting them right back. Okay. So we are on our second set of string, or second string rather. I want to call it a set of pots, but it's not a set of pots. It's a string of pots. Boom! In the water. Get it going. Perfect. The tutorial for this game is actually pretty decent. Doesn't leave you with any real questions. It does tell you to like set up like like your pot string or your string on your map. I actually didn't find any benefit to doing that. It just kind of confused me. Found it much easier to just put my boat in a line and just lay my pots on that line. And then I almost always just set them back. They have to be pretty bad for me not to set them back. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe that's the thing. I always get pots of like 80 or 90 plus crab, king crab. So, in Aurelio crab season, anywhere from 400 to 600 or 700. Per pot. I feel like I've got about as much to say now as playing Train Simulator. There's only so much you can say about the game until you got too much to say anymore for a bit. Some things they could have added to this game that would have been cool. Having the crewmen or the crew on deck actually like cheering when you bring up a pot that's a certain, if it's 80% or 90% full kind of thing, they should cheer, get excited, because they almost always do on the show. They bring up big pots on the show, they're like, oh yeah, and everyone gets excited because that's what they're there for, right? They're out unloading pots full of money. Pots full of their paycheck. So the more that they unload, obviously, the easier it is to see the light at the end of the tunnel. How you doing there, Norman?
What? I'm okay.
Why don't you go take a break? These guys out here are gonna be just fine. So we're going to slow down a little bit. Lounge. It's cool, the longer they work, the more their shoulders hunch, and their head will droop and stuff, and they'll actually stand there and like you'll click the button to launch, and if one guy's too tired, or at a point where he doesn't feel like he wants to work anymore, or his stamina's or whatever, he'll just stand there, and someone else will have to come over and have to take his spot to launch the pod. So it's neat that the fatigue mechanics in the game are actually really intriguing. You wouldn't think anything about this game would be intriguing. Other than the fact that, get your traffic ship. Yeah. Light on.
What?
Okay, Norman, time to get up. Get back at her. You see how their crew isn't very happy right now? At the end of this season, we'll upgrade our boat and we'll add some amenities, whatever, to make the crew happier. TV, microwave, washer, dryer, kind of shit. And then also, once we start picking up pots full of crab, they'll start getting happy. I've never picked up pots with very few crab, or a lot of pots with very few crab. But I can imagine if you did that, their happiness would go down. So I guess that's one element in how they celebrate or not celebrate when the pots come up. Their happiness does go up the more crab that comes up. Okay, let's speed up back up to 8 knots if we can here. Come on guys, let's bang out the last 40. Get her done. These guys aren't going to like me very much, because we're going to be going to pick up those that first string of pots very soon after we're done dropping this string, because that first one's already been in there for 16 hours. That's a long time to soak, so I call it the soak time. You start a new game, there's actually usually, every time you encounter something new, one of the captains comes on the screen and talks to you, and kind of explains things from a real world perspective. But as you'll notice, none of that happened for us, because first crack at the bat. Run out of room there. Nice to see that stack all gone. One thing I recommend is when the season does end, and it's only 24 hours, pick up all your pods. Whatever you're doing, fuck fishing, go get all your pods. Right at that moment. Because you don't want to be fishing out of season. It's like $4,000 fine per pod or something like that. Santa Josh getting tired. I'm sorry, boys. Gotta get these done. We're almost there. 4 more. Suck it up.
What's going down?
How you doing?
Starting to feel the wear and tear.
Buddy, can you hang in there?
Yes,
How you doing?
I could use a
Buddy,
break.
can you hang in there?
What?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Buddy, can you hang in there? You two, I don't care about. You're clearly not tired. See, that guy is having to walk all the way over there to close the lid because that fucking guy's back is too sore or something. Guys, you're almost done. Just suck it up and get it done. Jesus. Almost there. Come on, close the gate! Close the gate! Fuck's sakes, man. I know your back is sore, Stan. I know. Down to the last 2 pods, you just suck it up, man.
What's going down? Aches and pains?
Open your fucking eyes, Josh. Close the gate. Fuck.
Man down!
Damn it!
There's a pace to this. Don't rush us.
Last fucking one. Let's go.
I really need to get some rack time. It's time to go into zombie mode. He's gonna be fine.
Thomas' broken finger, we can deal with that. 2 broken fingers. That's nothing for a fishing boat. Or a crabbing boat. Come on, guys. You're almost done. This is it! And you've earned your break. I feel like a slave driver. But that's captain on a grab boat. And that's working on a grab boat. Sometimes you gotta keep working because the captain actually said to keep working.
I could use a quick nap.
Shut
If
up
you
and
say
fish.
so.
Yes, I do. Look. Done. Take a fucking break. Go. Get out of my sight. Fuck off. Go ahead and line ourselves up down here. Boom. Close that, see how they're doing. Yeah, they're gonna need another. Give them till 23:30. See how they're doing.
I'm back on the job.
And people are still resting. My God. Okay. Okay. Everyone's good. And that's where we're gonna save the game. And we'll call that the end of the episode. So when we're back next time, we're going to be pulling pots. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. We'll be counting our crab and seeing how we did in our placements. So see you guys back next time for more. Well, let's just call it Alaska Fishing Simulator. Alaska Crab Fishing Simulator? Crab Fishing Simulator. Whatever, it's Deadliest Catch. We'll see you guys back next time. Talk to you later. Bye.